welcome back to my channel. I am trying to recreate a recipe, a dish that I tried on my holiday, and I love doing that. So we had this roasted cauliflower Brussels sprout rice bowl, and it was delicious. I can only guess what he added, but I want to create something like that. So let's get cooking. It's a delicious vegetarian meal and I'm hoping it works out well. And this is another perfect vegan dish for you guys. I don't remember exact vegetables that were used. All I remember is they had delicious cauliflower in it and they had Brussels sprouts. So I'm adding some sweetheart cabbage. You can use normal cabbage as well. I've got like a little baby cauliflower, just the perfect size. If you can't find a baby cauliflower, then just use half a cauliflower. And this is 200 grams of Brussels sprout packet, and then half of the sweetheart cabbage. Just going to chop it all up. So first I'm just going to give them a rinse. What I am going to do is just cut them in half. I'm not a crazy big fan of Brussels sprouts, so I cook them maybe twice a year around Christmas, once on Christmas Day and maybe once more. But when I ate it at the restaurant, the roasted with the sauce that they made with soy sauce and a few other things, was so delicious, which is why I'm super excited. And this is the first time I've bought Brussels sprouts when it's not Christmas time. I'm going to put all of this, once I chop, straight into a baking tray. Next up, the cauliflower. I'm just going to use the leaves that are still looking good and give these a wash as well. I love the leaves, absolutely love them roasted. The leaves part I just chop roughly, and then the florets part I just cut it into smaller pieces. So I don't want too big, it's for a rice bowl, so it needs to be dainty. And this also, I don't think they had the cabbage, but you know, I love this cabbage, so I'm just cutting like chunks of this, and that's all the vegetables in. Now I'm gonna make a drizzle to go on top of this, just opening it up. Okay, so for the drizzle I have got 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm just using a light olive oil. I'm literally adding things that I like. Half a teaspoon of a black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt. I want some heat, so half a teaspoon of chili powder. So I am gonna mix this up. And I'm heating the oven to 180C fan, which means 200C normal oven. And I'm going to put this in for 20 minutes, but after 10 minutes I'm just going to stir it all up, and in that time I'm also going to start cooking the rice. Going to the oven now. So like I said, that's in the oven, and in the time, you know, I love utilizing time. You have to, otherwise you'll be in the kitchen all day. I've got a pot of boiling water and I'm just going to cook some basmati rice, enough for 4 of us. If you want to know how to get fluffy rice every single time, then I have shared a recipe, detailed recipe of that, kind of with tips and tricks on the channel, so you can check that out. So I'm just cooking it plain, no flavors, nothing adding to it. I think I've said it in a previous video that for us 4, I usually make a glass of rice, which roughly comes out to around 300 grams, which is exactly how much I had in my jar for today. And I always wash it a few times before cooking. This method is so easy and you get fluffy rice every single time. 2 more minutes. Now this is going to sit on the side while the cauliflower is cooking. Okay, so like I said to you guys, I'm going to stir it up after halfway through, so it's actually been in it for 15 minutes and I think it needs another 10. It's got nothing so far, salt, pepper, chili, but roasting makes all the difference. So I'm going to put it in for 10 minutes and have a keep a close eye in case it needs 15. I'll go for 15, but yeah, 10 is the what I've put the timer for. Guys, my timer has gone off. Oh god, okay, I'll clean the screen in a second. That's ready. That's perfectly toasted. It's got a few little spots of char, but mostly it's just roasted all over properly. Rice is ready and I'm now going to finish and bring this dish together. To finish up this dish, I'm going to add lots of flavors to it. So this is for 4 people. So I'm going to get nice chunky 4 garlic cloves and just going to chop them up finely, maybe 5. One's just fallen out, and a nice big piece of ginger. I'm just going to chop all of this finely, just grate it basically. Next thing I need is some crunch in the dish. So I have got around 180 grams pack of these sugar snap peas, and I'm just going to kind of tidy them up and going to cut them in half. And with these I am just going to chop them into chunks at an angle because that looks quite pretty. Nice big pan. I'm gonna get some oil. That's the current situation. Make sure once you turn this on, everything is close by because this is going to be super quick. A tablespoon of sesame seed oil, smoky, ginger garlic. Cook for a minute. If you have any red chilies at home, this will be a good time to add. I haven't got any, so I'm going to skip it. Now the peas, another minute. I've just got the heat back up. Also going to make it slightly sweet, so a tablespoon of any brown soft sugar goes in. I don't want it too sweet, just a little touch. Let that sugar cook through. Look, it's now got a nice glaze on it because of the sugar. I don't want to like cook the peas out. I want them crunchy. Now soya sauces. I've got a teaspoon of dark soy sauce and teaspoon of, oh shoot, god, 2 teaspoons of light soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of rice wine vinegar. Looking glorious, beautiful. Just adding 100 ml of boiling water, not too much, just 100 ml. Next I've got a tablespoon of corn flour. It's the same spoon as the sugar. Tablespoon of just cold water. Make a slurry. Move back to our beans, sitting beautifully. Going to add the everything in here. Get a little bit of water to get everything in from here, which is a lot of flavor. All that goes back in. Now a good mix. I'm just going to add a teaspoon more of dark soy sauce. So basically in total 2 teaspoons light and 2 teaspoons dark. There you go, that's it. Now just get it bubbling away before you add the corn flour slurry. Now I can see the bubbles in there. I'm going to add the corn flour slurry. This is just going to make sure that the sauce kind of sticks to the vegetables, which is what I'm looking for here. It's happened. If you add too much corn flour, it's just going to become gloopy. I don't want gloopy. Perfect. Turn the heat off. So for the rice I have here, just make it nice and presentable. Next I've got the vegetables. And I have got some lovely pickled ginger. Obviously this is optional, but it does add so much to the flavor. Here is your roast vegetable vegan rice bowl. With the toppings, you can chop up some red chilies, thinly sliced. You can add some chili oil. You can add some coriander leaves. Make it your own. Now, time for truth, because actually Sia will be able to tell it as well because she ate that dish. It is so much like that. Wow. Delicious. They definitely had no cabbage. But as I said earlier, I love cabbage. I remember they had shreds of carrot. I didn't want carrot. But whatever vegetables you decide to choose, hope you're going to try it. It's so simple. Give it a go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you back in another new recipe. Bye for now. Make it, people.